Hey guys, we're back again with another video. Again, I'm really awkward on camera, but I'm finally leaving work. Work at Advance Auto. Shout out Advance Auto. Actually, yeah, shout out Advance Auto. They're okay. Anyway, today, I'm going to a coworker's house. He just got a 1976 Camaro. Really not sure. I'm not real informative about Camaros, but I like them. And we're going to rebuild his carburetor and put the carburetor back on the car and hopefully do burnouts. So anyways, I'm gonna let him like explain his vehicle, and so he's really excited about it. He hasn't had it long, so I'm gonna let him explain the car. I'm not gonna take his thunder or nothing. But anyway, I'm ready to head there now. Here is Aaron with his garbage. Aaron, tell us about your garbage.
Alrighty, boys. This is my 1975 big block Camaro. It started life as a 305, I want to say. It wasn't even, they didn't have a Z28 yet. So everything on this was very weak, very minimal. It now has a 75 model block with stock heads. We believe it has high compression pistons. We don't know. It's putting out like 200 pounds per cylinder, which is not bad. It's got a true 3-inch exhaust all the way throughout the back. And it is sitting on a upgraded rear axle that has been welded to the frame, which is not the best job. I didn't do it, but we'll take it. It has some history of maybe being a drug car. There may be some cocaine in these body panels. If I get arrested one day, I swear I didn't do it. But we're gonna bring her, oh, thing turned off there. We're gonna bring her back to life today, and I believe we're gonna start with the gas tank and go from there.
We're gonna put the gas tank up. Aaron, tell us why we are having to do all this right now.
You see, when you take a 22-year-old young man who gets a lovely big block, he can't tend to help himself, and he just hooks the gas tank straight up to the carb and proceeds to do burnouts. And that 14-year-old varnish, not good for carburetor, not good for intake. Very unhappy. So we're gonna fix my issues today.
It's very unfortunate. As a matter of fact, I feel like we need to probably go out here and show them the varnish. The level of debris that was in this gas tank. First of all, here's the sending unit. If you can't just look at that and know, that is garbage. Yeah, I mean, it's just got rust all in it, so.
I went through 3 fuel filters, if that tells you.
3 fuel filters of just straight black varnish. So we have learned from our mistakes. Maybe not. But we're gonna get the fuel tank up in here, and then we're gonna rebuild this carburetor. We've already got it tore down. Tell us about this carburetor, Aaron. What CFM we're rocking with?
We're rocking with a 770. Against most of my friends' choices, they say the 770 may be too much. But you know what? If it's too much, we'll get a cam. That's how I feel about it. Aluminum head, I don't care. But we're gonna rebuild this sucker. She is quite junk. She's been sitting for 14 years, but she can come back.
The carb was garb. That's your quote, actually.
The carb was garb.
The carb was garb.
I made the carb garb.
We're going to bring it back to life with this lovely Holly trick kit right here. So we're going to start off. We're going to crawl underneath this garbage here, and we're going to get this fuel tank.
Ready to go.
Really, and the paint isn't bad. I mean, it really isn't. You know, considering. Very nice car, very straight car. So we're gonna pop this thing up in there, and we'll come back. We got the tank going in, boys. Boys and girls.
This filler neck is kind of clear. You can.
I'm like hitting on the. Oh, okay, good deal. There we go.
We're close, but no.
Where are you at?
I think we're gonna have to shove these down and go filler neck up, because.
So, all right, you do your filler neck up.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
We'll fix that.
I can't see.
We're trying to get this filler neck up into the hole there, and we lost the tank strap.
Strap is going to exit the strip. Okay, I'm just going to stretch this thing real quick at the big flathead.
Okay, we will return shortly.
Right there.
Take a little gander here. Probably. Dude, my neck is going to be crashed. What am I cutting with, Aaron?
I slid you these.
Oh.
They should work.
Oh.
And you can just find your mark and I can drop the tank if it's in your way.
That should be okay. I'm gonna like leave it just slightly loose.
That's fine.
So what? This is the feed line.
That is your main line. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna cut it right there. No, slide back.
If we were doing OF for hands, you'd be nailing it right now.
Oh, those are. That's great. I cut it crooked as crap.
You did. We can fix that.
That's not gonna ruin the performance.
Running the hose up against our nice little lip. Oh gosh.
That's probably why this is bent like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. So what's next?
I would like to put this back up there. It fell off.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We don't want a rattly gas tank, so it's gonna...
Your whole mullet is in like a pile of dirt.
We're not gonna talk about it.
We need that. We need that.
I've
Okay,
looked better.
sure. Look at where his mullet is, y'all.
I've looked better. I should have got the haircut today.
We may or may not have probably looked better in life, but you know what?
All right, this needs to.
The Camaro does not care. It is getting TLC.
Why are you difficult? There.
You're having to really push it up into the...
I'm taking flight. Golly, I'm not even in there.
Oh. Yeah, this is...
I might take a jack to it, I ain't gonna lie.
Why not?
I mean, you could take a jack right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna confirm that we're not hitting anything up high by looking down the filler neck. Because you can see the top of it from the gas behind.
Oh yeah, buddy.
That.
That is beautiful.
Amazing with the gas station. I think I got 4 gallons on it. With this thing, that's about 2 minutes of idling. I'm not joking. I want you to suck it in.
Really?
Yes.
God. Should we go get more gas?
That might be in the cards. She may need to get a whole tank just to get the big stuff. She knows what she likes.
It'd be bad if I got like halfway through the valley and ran out of gas. It'd be like...
That'd be roadkill.
That would be roadkill.
What more can you ask for? Big blocks and run out of gas.
There you go.
Alright, we have changed GoPros, so if it sounds a million times better and looks better, just know mine's better. If not, don't at me. Samantha has done some soldering.
I have. Check out my soldering job.
Very impressive.
It's better than factory.
We don't know about that, but...
The new gas tank looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. I'm also not gonna lie, I'm really struggling. This is a very short wire. But what happened was, we think we got it caught up above the tank and got it all messed up. So, instead of dropping the tank again, which is a pain,
A mess.
we're just going to cut and solder. Yes, sir. That is beautiful. Look at this beautiful job that we've done. That is beautifully executed. Okay. Now, I'm going to show them our beautiful gas tank installation.
That totally didn't take no time at all.
Yeah, I mean, it took virtually no time whatsoever, just so everyone knows that.
We definitely don't have 30 minutes of footage already.
So we're going to move on.
Bravo 6 going dark.
This is the carb carpet.
The carb carpet, yes.
The carb carpet. We're getting ready to put this beautiful Holly back together. So we're going to compare gaskets, whatnot. And we will slap it back on said Camaro.
Yeah, to most part. It is.
We got one side together already.
Really fighting me.
Holly.
Holly. If
Not
using
Edelbrock.
Edelbrock, you're gay.
You're gay. No. Tomato, tomato, really.
Let's see. Gosh almighty. This side's really. Oh, wait. I bet I did the same thing as before. Yep.
What?
See, on these, they like to trick you because they give you 2 holes.
Oh.
Like, I can shove it in that hole, but if you look up inside that, and even though you probably can't see it, only one hole is actually real. The other hole is just lying to you. So, make sure we go in the other hole, and all things will be good. Otherwise, it's just
Unfortunate.
trickery.
Carb.
Rebuild.
Rebuilt carb.
Professional rebuild. Alright.
Beautiful.
We have
What do we have?
washers that have to go on
Washers?
washers, and they have to go above your nuts on your throttle side. Why there? Holly says so. I think I only came with 3 when I got this thing. Somebody got a little lazy, so I tend to just throw on 3 and roll tide. That other 4th one, we just don't worry about it.
No need it. Weight reduction.
Yes.
Straight up weight reduction.
Now, what I can't forget, we
I
have
should get from your side.
we got a special plate going on over here. You don't see this on every build.
You don't see this on every.
Jags. I'll have to reinstall that in a second. Ain't that nice with double reversing and a big old kick down the bottom.
Yes. It's getting a little bit. Alright.
Never done that before.
It does have fuel up in. It's got fuel, so. We had some minor technical difficulties, but we'll go over that momentarily.
No light?
Yeah, it's flashing.
Okay.
So light is now flashing. It was not earlier. So now what's the problem? It's currently 11:30 at night, and we've had some issues. Well, what happened first was the accelerator pump wasn't like going up and down and spraying fuel. So we figured that out. So we took the carburetor off and we took that bowl off and we had to spray all the way through that passage in order to let it like go through and spray. It is now spraying. Whenever we put the carburetor back on initially, it did crank and run, but we had a fuel leak, so we had to cut the engine off, and now it just won't crank back. I did not get that on film, which I'm really sad about. But we think it's timing related maybe. We're getting spark, and we're getting fuel, and it will not run. So we are going to call it a night.
Sad times. Sad.
Is that all you have?
That's all I have. Well, we'll be back.
We'll be back at a later date, hopefully doing burnouts. But
Hopefully in the same video.
it may or may not be another day, or maybe a couple weeks later. But anyways, she is running and driving great. Erin has been daily driving it to work. And what happened that night was it was flooded out, and he basically came out the next day, cranked it right up, and it was fine. So Aaron, give us a little rundown on what you've done to the car since then.
Well, since that night, and it's really annoying because the plugs were not wet in any shape or form. This car apparently can flood very easily, and the reason we tracked that down is our big accelerator pump was not actually spraying when we first rebuilt the car because the passage was blocked up. We didn't know that. You would think soaking a carburetor in cleaner for, I don't know, 5 days, you would think that would, you know, blow out that passage. Apparently not. So we were trying to start the car with no accelerator pump and just dripping fuel down the cylinders, hence why it flooded. Started up the next day, idle was too high. The adjustment screw for that is pretty easy on these Hollies. They put it right back here on the spring. And the mixture, as far as tuning it, was a little bit off. It's a little rich at the time being, but you just adjust these with vacuum. They twist. I had to back them both out quite a bit. But
That needle.
you just hook up to your vacuum main and watch her go up and down as you twist and try to get the most vacuum possible. Other than that, we were pretty close. It's quite a shame. It would have been great to get her on the first night, but here we are.
Here we are. We are going to give the people, oh God, that's a bad angle. Give the people what they've been waiting for, which is burnouts in this 75 Camaro. We just realized that we hadn't give y'all any interior shots. So we're rocking with quite a bit here, just to be honest. We got a B&M shifter, you know, aftermarket gauges. Here's your instrument cluster with a huge tack in the center.
That doesn't even work.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, it's not hooked up. And neither the gauges are junk. Half of them are just dummy lights.
We got the wood grain, boys. We got some really nice seats, honestly. Like,
Quite comfy.
super comfortable.
Back is a little bit to be desired. But, you know.
Headliner's in nice shape.
Surprisingly.
It's cushy. Okay.
First fire up could technically hurt.
First fire up on vid.
It's gonna squeak a lot. The belts, we just put them in the best we could, but they're not set properly. It's gonna squeak. There it is. Just give it goes
Pay no
away.
mind to that.
It's gone now.
Pay no mind to that. Did you see that light up?
Yeah, it's fasten seatbelt.
Okay, this thing, you can't see it, but it says fasten seatbelts.
It feels like you're in like a race car, or maybe even like a jet, like you're about to take off. You fasten the seatbelt.
Fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to do burnouts.
Now, I've already been quoted by the cops that I should do burnouts in parking lots. But this parking lot's looking...
It's looking quite vacant.
It's looking really nice to do a burnout in.
It's looking like just a regular old neighborhood. There's a church across the street.
This is East Stone Gap of Big Stone, but
I mean...
I think we do what the people want to see.
I mean, we need to give the people what they want.
Engine's already warmed up, people, I promise. We just gotta keep our eyes out for a cop, because they do come through here sometimes. I'm gonna let this one car pass, and then we're gonna absolutely do some donuts. Just let you know, Sam about died just then. I watched her about fly out the window multiple times. Let it be known.
It smells like freedom
God
in
bless
America. God bless America.
That's a good one.
Pay no mind to that. There's
couldn't
so
get the-
much smoke.
Couldn't get the rear end to kick out there. I was holding on to the brakes a little
I
too
can
much.
tell.
It kind of wanted to, but it just wanted to go around a really tight circle.
It was
So
quite beautiful. I feel so alive right now.
taking this slap shifter right here. Shift kit.
The shift kit.
Always trimming the tires.
We are in a very beautiful area, by the way. This is just like chef's kiss, honestly. Yeah, it's like nothing happened. Nobody will ever know.
No one will
How will they know?
You're gonna know.
They're gonna know.
Those burnout marks there, I don't know who done that.
We have no
They're
clue.
everywhere.
We have
I
no
started back there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was a long
a good one though, honestly. We did give it a little whirl before.
You gotta pre-test your instruments. That's just a rule of YouTube.
Absolutely. Nice mountains. We are down in what they consider a valley right now, so. It's the big block Camaro, boys. Big block. It was beautifully executed. The passenger side door does not work, so we have to crawl through.
We gotta get to the house.
We gotta, oh yeah, for sure. Nobody will ever know.
No one will ever know. Definitely not.
How much?
Your beer is amazing. Hide it in the garage. It never happened.
Oh my god. Okay. This video took a long time to make, but
We're very happy how it turned out.
thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Like and subscribe.